Alright. Hold on. Wait. Adjust. Maybe a little more just. Okay. Then I need a sec. No. No, that's elves. Ah, here we are. Orcs! I really should make sure I have one of these for every single race and then actually organize them properly. You think I'd have done that by now after all these years, but whatever. You know, I'm pretty sure I did have a nomad one. I just forgot to put it up. Hello there, Teddy. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna leave it on advanced. I honestly think, thinking it over, I really do think I could have won that game with nomads. Which is interesting for several reasons. It's not just that moment that I lost that terrible battle with the heroes, which someone analyzed pretty well in the comments. Basically, I had built my whole thing on one pillar, and the moment that pillar fell, everything collapsed. Went down like a house of cards. But no, actually, before that, both of my opponents were trolls of all things. So that every city I conquered was giving me way less resources than if they had picked literally anything else. I don't know. I kind of might need to give them the nomads one more try. If the nomads can beat advanced, I lost a lot of games on advanced just having no retorts at all. Isn't that interesting? Of course, our settings are slightly different than when I did the two color tests. Anyway, we're going to play. Oh, let's like. Let's play you. Alright. Channeler. Rune Master. Spellweaver. Myrran. The Baybart? Who's the Baybart? Alright. Shatter Corruption there. Everything else is the same. Alright, the Queen of the Orcs. Girl took 3 showers in her life. Well, she can't help it. Orcs are allergic to water. Oh, I don't know. What color should we go with? We're orcs today, so green? Although our orcs are not green. Isn't... No, wait. We're gonna end up putting volcanoes everywhere in the end. Of course, it's gotta be Mordor. Alright, what do we start with? The ocean, that's good. We didn't get that last time. A deer, that's really good. Oh, well, Nightshade's okay, I guess. And a little rust, never hurt anyone. We got a forest, so we can make a Forester's Guild. I think we have all the ingredients here. Our max... I wish I had a river. Our max pop is not very good. Let's see if we can make it a little better. Alright, we have granaries to think about now. But no horse bowmen. I'm going to go straight for the Forester's Guild. And we will see if we can find... Let me see. That's too much. We'll see what we can find nearby to work with. What do I want? Dark elves. Draconians. Dwarves are pretty good. Beastmen are fine. Anything but trolls. That's what I want. Gotta love the volcanoes. Volcanoes are the best. Okay, we've got Flameblade and Focus Magic. Oh, well. At least our commons are looking okay. I might be able to work with that. No Hellhounds. Alright, Flameblade. I do think that magicians are going to be the cornerstone of our empire. I do. I've been thinking and thinking and thinking about it, and I do think so. Hey there, Wings. Okay. These are the closest points I could build a city. Oh, we're not on a terrible little island, are we? Uh-oh. Well, I guess I have to go with that. It's possible that it's a continent. We really don't want to be on an island. I guess I should move up one more tile. I should move up one more, that way we don't overlap as much. If this turns out to be an island, it might be a reset. It might not be an island, though. We might be okay. We lost it. I mean, we didn't play out because it would have been like a million battles, but we were in a sufficiently terrible position that it was extremely unlikely we could pull ourselves out. Basically, Marisa finally turned to us and decided to do war, and a lot of my defenses weren't good enough in a lot of places. Her units were coming out very strong, and I was just massively overmatched at that point. We had just fallen too far behind. I talked a little bit about my thoughts about it at the start of the stream. No. Let's get the stables now. Okay, it's still going. I'm used to making settlers with my first race, because whatever it is that I picked is what I want to play. But here, I'm better off conquering somebody and taking their stuff. Because we're in the Myrran Plain and all that. Uh-oh, that is a wall. I am gonna need a boat. Alright, we're gonna make a settler. I always thought that their horse unit, their cavalry, looked kind of cool. That means we have to have a boat. And still no sign of anything to conquer. Not good. I don't like it. I don't like this start. Well, I can get some silver at least. I guess I'll put it right here. I probably won't be able to get another city. Okay, there's going to be a city over here. We're close to a city. Just passing a few minutes. Well, we'll see. We'll see how they do. Alright. Alright, there we go. That's enough ghost. From here on, mana to gold. Oh, hi, how's it going? We were so friendly last game until you decided to murder me. You're even in the same slot. Huh. Okay. Dark elves. Well, you've even got blue-red. Okay, alright, well... Interesting. I haven't found a neutral city yet, but dark elves would be a great thing to have. Can I take dark elves with a bunch of horses? That's a tall order. That would be very hard. Squeeze every drop I can out of the citizens. Zephyr. Zypher, sorry. Many skeletons. Alright, let's see. You know, she has the most potential to be a friend and trade for stuff, but she's also a chaotic narcissist, so you'll have to forgive me if I don't trust you, ma'am. I will have to have a boat. There's just no getting around it. We didn't get Floating Island as one of the spells we could research either. Shit, that's a lot of hellhounds you've made there. I was able to make 3 ghosts in the time you made 4 hellhounds. Okay, I need to find out where she came from. We need to take her cities. I think the whole, whether or not this game is viable, comes down to, can I take cities from her? I meant 8 hellhounds and a wall of fire. That's nuts. Okay. Getting that first boat. And then we're just gonna make cavalry. Well, at least they have 5 points of movement. You've already got boats. Oh, trolls. Yuck. Ah, yuck. She's back, the Lunar Princess. Ah, dwarves. Well, cavalry might be the correct way to take on cannons. Alright. Dwarven settlers. Not a lot of places to settle around here, is there? Not a lot of... Last game we had gold everywhere. This game I don't see a single drop of gold. None at all. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to try and mass produce cavalry here. At some point I'm going to drop a granary if I can. Yeah, at some point I'm going to drop a granary. They are going to be costly to take. But I need them. On the other hand, if I ignore this, these neutral cities will likely tear her apart. If I decided to go a different direction. I'm actually really wondering, should I go for the farmer's market? Or should I stick to my guns and get cavalry? Oh, shit. Walls of fire to block my cavalry. I could try making a bunch of bowmen, but fighting dark elves with bowmen sounds like a losing strategy. What other options do I have? Halberds are even worse against a wall of fire. Shaman? Magicians? Magicians are a tall order. They still have a problem. Attacking with magicians into dark elves also sounds like a bad plan. I'm gonna get a barracks. Do you think she has fire elementals? She has fire elementals. We're hard-walled. No, I don't have any options turned on. Nope. Yeah, I know. It's like I'm looking at hellhounds and walls of fire, and I'm like, what the hell do I do about this? Even if I put some levels on the horsemen, I just don't see this working. You know, horse bowmen would be actually still have a kind of a harder time, but they'd at least ignore the wall of fire. Alright, I'm gonna tech up to magicians as fast as I can. How fast can I do that? Well, let's see. Alright, we get the granary, the market, the farmer's market, the miners' guild. Get that wizard's guild, you might as well have a barracks. And then you make magicians. Is this acceptable? The farmer's market is going to slow it down a little, but look, the magicians are 120 apiece anyway. The granary is only 80. Having more population would be good. I think I have to slip in a shrine. Yeah, I think I gotta slip a shrine in. I have to get defenses in my cities, though. By the time I get down here, I'm gonna need to defend myself. Ah, man, it's not gonna work. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking the dwarves. I'm thinking the dwarves. I'm gonna go as far as to get the alchemist guild so they'll have magic weapons and 1 level up. I'll make them a little bit stronger. But we're kind of going to go all in on this. It's gonna be tough. I need these cities to mature so that they can give me even a little bit of tax. Even a little bit of tax money. Without the trade bonus, our early gold. See, the nomads with their extra money at the start, as well as having the horse bowmen as their first unit, and no reason to consider granaries because they don't exist, they're actually pretty good at playing aggro. The lower population, is quite a thing to hold you back, but their late game might have suffered, but their early game was not bad. This time, oh boy. Yellow paint? We were talking about that yesterday. What game you playing with all the paint in it? Okay, there's the second city. Okay, we now know where you live. Alright. I don't think I can take the trolls. Honestly, I think the troll shaman could probably beat down my cavalry with their bare hands, then heal each other. But the cannons, with 5 movement, if I get a full stack of cavalry, we can run down the cannons. I hope that she invests in some extra settlers. If she could drop a couple more settlers, that would be great. Oh, hi! Okay. I always thought your hat looked kind of silly. Well, that's a different character. Alright. Oh, shit, the resolution. Alright, hold on a second. Is it too wide? Just give me the general idea. Yeah, I forgot to fix it. Just tell me in what direction. Some developers, like the guys for Dark Souls, don't use yellow paint. They just use candles and light. That one's another tough one. I mean, that's an anti-cavalry thing set with a whole bunch of guys to heal them. But we might be able to do something. You're up to 3 gold. Too wide. Would I like it to be wide? Alright. How's this? Is this closer to how you wanted it? That's quite a bit narrower than I'm used to. That is quite a bit narrower than I'm used to. Okay. I've been playing it as wider for such a long time. Alright, how's this? Yeah, I've been playing my game here in widescreen for a very long time, and it feels really weird now. Alright, we're up to 8. Okay, well, inevitably we'll get some more diplomacy. Diplomancy will occur. Doubtless. Looks like I have some extra food. Good. We should be making the cavalry in just a second. I can toss one in each of these as a paper mache defense, but also to help with our taxes. And there should be one more friend to make. You put this here, in my territory? Thank you. I want more Dark Elven cities. Please put a couple more down. Jump the river if you can. This would be a great place to put some Dark Elven cities. Invest all your resources in expansion. And forget about defenses. You don't need defenses. No. Oh, hi there. Alright, that's number 3, is it? RNG is being strange. What can I say? So the Lunarian is on the Arcanus plane this time. Okay, this is what our cavalry will look like. I don't have any spells to defend with, so I'm just gonna one horse. I want to get archers too, but you know what? Someone else is gonna have to do some of the heavy lifting around here. Too far in advance. Alright, the basics. More basics. At this point, I'll decide what to do. They'll probably end up producing a lot of military. Oh well, thought I'd try. There's a possibility we could trade a spell? I'm not giving you corruption. You might do something unpleasant with it. I can research my own magic circle, thanks. Okay, buy the second one. Put one here, one there. Then we're going for the dwarfs. It would be nice if I could have flame blades so I'd have a combat spell, but I really don't think that's happening. Actually, I think Marisa was only in the last one. I don't think we had seen Marisa before. Oh, we've got beastmen, we've got dwarves, and we've got dark elves. All of these would be profitable if we could conquer them. Alright. Unfortunately, they must be fed. Can't you guys learn to forage and eat fungus or something? I could widen it a little more. Alright. How's that? There we go. We also now know more or less where everyone is. Yeah, if this cavalry plan doesn't work, we're gonna have to tech up to those magicians. Shrine would help. It would help. Hey, there's up. Yeah, we saw Marisa last game. Engineers. Engineers make you money. As soon as we're done with this attack. Alright. Alright, I've given the barest consideration, and none too soon, because I've seen neutrals walking around to destroy cities. Oh, I already had one here. Oh, well then you don't need to be here. Alright. Skeletons? Perhaps I'll get a few of you together. Boars and skeletons, huh? Perhaps. Would it be worth doing? If it gets me any gold, it would be worth doing. The city's growing slowly, but it is growing. Our tax base is expanding. You sure? Alright, well, I'll have to take your word for it. I don't remember. Oh, jeez. These neutral cities. Nothing easy, huh? All of them are little fortresses. Alright, we're up to 4. Can I rush produce this guy, please? No. Alright. 17 gold. Our first resource that gives us money. Need to get shaman and bowmen. Nope. Miner still nope. I need to do this. I need to find out if there's invisible things hiding with the skeletons. I'm pretty confident that the boars are safe. And it's not a nature node, so it shouldn't be too bad. But the skeletons could potentially have, what is sprites? Could potentially show problems. Oh, hi there! Well, no. I don't think I'm gonna leave you to your own devices. Oh, that's a terrible sign. Cavalry take a hit. Just fighting a skeleton hurt them. I guess they'll be okay. Alright, look safe. Somehow the spearman died. Oh, we need flame blade. Alright. You two are still licking your wounds. We'll have to heal after this epic battle, smiting the skeletons. Okay. 100 gold pieces, that's good. That's a forester's guild. Alright. Haven't sent any settlers to the south yet. Alright, we've got boars to fight. Hi! Wraith formed, you can cross the water with that. What's with the aggression? You really want to protect your diamonds? Well, you are dwarves. I understand. Okay. Okay, that's a full 9 stack. Changing gears. I'm going to now... Oh, jeez. I need to put bowmen and shaman all over the place. Or I could make a break for high productivity and go for those magicians. Probably have to slip an oracle in there somewhere. I really would like shaman and stuff, but they'll probably come out of a different city. Alright, we need every penny we can to speed production. We'll hit the boars. Oh, hi again. We'll go fight the dwarves. Orcs and dwarves fighting? Classic. Alright. Okay. We have first strike. They have better stats. Let's see what happens. Sure would be nice to have a little magic. Maybe I could make just one shaman to try to heal my cavalry before they go fight the dwarves. This is a little bit disheartening to see. Seems like it was just a terrible roll, though. Okay. I'll get one shaman out. Just to heal. It'll be 2 trips across the river anyway. And the shaman can help hold this city. Maybe I should save the money to potentially invest in dwarven technology. I don't know. Alright. Alright, I think you two are the healthiest. First shipment. You can poke a couple of things. The rest of you can sit in the city. I want to spend my money. Surround them with cheap units. I honestly don't think I can afford that. And my ideal is actually for the neutrals to attack my enemies. they have no way to get to my main area because it's blocked. So the neutrals can only attack my enemies. If I load up the Dwarven City well enough with defenders, if she loses a city to the neutrals, I don't have to deal with the things like Wall of Fire to take it. It might be a bit much to hope for, though. Guardian Spirits. Interesting. Okay, stand here. Shaman to help you heal. I'll buy the granary. All my money's gone again. Sure would be nice if you guys had libraries. Yeah, I heard about the mouse game from Yacht Club Games. Yeah, it looked really cool. I tried to avoid spoilers, though, so I didn't look too closely, as usual. Oh, yeah, you're all a little bit healthier now. Alright. Oh, the ship's tired. Well, in that case, you can sit here one more turn to heal. We're going to take out the Guardian Spirit. Then we're going to take out the dwarves, I hope. Oh, did he? He did, yeah, I think I saw a thumbnail for that where he did 4 games at once again. Yeah, I'll just avoid watching that. Okay, hop in. I'm going to use that as well, just not in this battle. Okay. How do you fare against Guardian Spirits? Man, I wish I could get you to 80 XP, but these fights, well, they're not going to get you there. That shaman is going to earn his keep. He's going to have to do medical practices again. You know, it's funny, you don't actually need magical weapons to fight ghosts. You'd think you would. Okay, it's gonna get to attack whoever it wants. Well, I think we know which one it's gonna hit. Oh no, it died. Okay, cool. Alright. Now the question is, how many cannons have you constructed since I scouted you? This city is ready to advance. Okay. Our economies are starting to get online. You guys need to prioritize the Miners Guild. Okay. Alright, same threshold for all 3 of you. The Dark Elves have 1 city that's reached population 4, but their slow growth rate, well, you know. They did plant a city down here. There's room for only 1 more. Alright. That's fine. That really isn't any gold in the world this time. It's because there's dwarves in this world. All the gold is in their vault. Naturally! Alright, well... Magicians and dwarves. What can we do? Okay, good. She's already gonna settle that city too. Alright, these guys can heal. This is the edge of the world. A good place to put volcanoes when you don't know what else to do. Okay. I don't see it. I just don't see it. That's 8 cannons versus 9 cavalry. It's not gonna work. We can't. We gotta hope for the magicians. The neutrals are too strong. There's nothing I can do about this. Am I underestimating cavalry? What do you guys think? Am I underestimating the cavalry? I don't know. Steam cannons are pretty tough. How many cavalry would I lose in the first volley? How many of them would make it to hit the cannons only to get shot point blank? I wonder if the RNG is somehow affected by your picks. It's not like I've ever played the same build back to back. Alright, well, let's see what we can find. Since we're here, there's a bunch of ruins down there we could explore. The first one featured Marisa? Did it really? Alright, well, I'm surprised. A second stack of cavalry, that's a thought. That's a thought. We could do 2 stacks back to back. That would be faster. I think that would be a guaranteed win. If I'm real lucky, I can find something these cavalry can do to get me a little more money. I don't see any way they're going to get enough XP, and I'm definitely not getting Flame Blade. Unless I go all in on research, which I could do. Whoa! Oh! Oh. Beastmen with adamant. Interesting. Interesting. I want that so badly, but it's well outside my territory. Okay, those are all no-goes. I think our production's a little higher now. I might not have to buy horses this time. I'm actually really worried I might lose this city. From what I saw earlier, that would be a disaster. This is Silver City. Even with the level ups and the magic weapons. Okay, we're okay. I need more defenses. Going all in on aggro. Oh man, they got a node already? get defenses. I want to get defenses. How about you guys? How do you guys feel about making defenses? Bowman? Without magic weapons? Shaman? Sure. Whoa! 600 gold! Oh, okay. Hold on. The merchants have taken pity on me. They've decided to give a donation to the poor, and that's me. Hold on a second. That'll get a miners guild. We can get a foresters guild. I already spent much of the money. We'll probably be through the rest of it next turn. I appreciate your charitable donation. We could do another damage test on Friday. Okay. Alright. That's pretty well it for cash. I'm going to invest in this city here. I'm going to try to just make some shaman for all my cities to defend them. I think that's what we need. Now it's 9. And this is full up too. I'm just going to stand over here so if random neutrals spawn from the city, they won't bump into my guys. I really hope that they unleash a stack of catapults. Oh, it would be so good if one of these cities fell. I need to take all of those cities as early as possible. Alright. 4 shaman. It's not much. Or I could wait until after the library and get an alchemist's guild. $3 gold maintenance a turn, and it doesn't produce any kind of income. It's the price we must pay for magic weapons. Should I try to throw together a barracks too? Just get the shaman. That's a healing spell and a little fire support. And if somebody gets corruption, it's anti-corruption. Should I skip bowmen when I'm orcs? I usually like to have bowmen. They're a little different than shaman. They have their advantages. We don't get priests. No orc high priests. I'm going to deliver the first shipment. The second shipment will be ready by the time you return. We need this desperately. Hello, who did that? Well, good news! I have a shaman! Let me see, my list of suspects. It's probably Marisa. It could have been her, but I think it was Marisa. Oh, shit! So if you're doing that, is she gonna knock me out of the game real early here? Hold on. Where'd that ship go? That's a ship full of pain. Where'd it go? Hmm. Alright, we're gonna do the thing. She's got so much stuff. Dark Elven Cavalry are so good. Alright, if I catch another boatload of frickin' units, I'm going to sink it. Alright, we've almost finished making Shaman. We're just gonna put one more down here. Okay, you have produced enough cavalry. Well, let's get back on this. Let me see. You need a... Let's get a magic market. Miners Guild. What? Oh, it's... Let's get the Mechanicans Guild, the Wizards Guild. We're going to make magicians. We're going to put magicians in every city. Because a shaman and a swordsman and a cavalry guy is not enough. I actually will search the edge of the world. Because I might really do the volcano thing this time. If I get volcanoes at all. Not a guarantee. Alright, it's time! Wish I had magic. Did I overestimate the cavalry? Well, we have to charge through a forest, and that's unfortunate. Cavalry is not known for its ability to run through trees in formation. I guess I may have overestimated them a little. Or not. It looks like it's going to wipe out my 9 stack. Yeah, we got close and now we're taking massive damage. We've only taken out 2 cannons in exchange for 9 cavalry. 3 cannons. Man, a firebolt would have been good. Still got 6 cannons. That's still most of their cannons in play. This forest is terrible. If the road had gone straight to the city, we could have been there in one move. Literal cannon fodder. Just be glad they haven't developed grape shot. This is rough. I spent a lot of money and time building all the cavalry we've lost. We've basically kind of betting our game that the dwarves are worth all this trouble. And we broke their university. And now we share land with a friend. I can't make steam cannons. Of course not. Why would I be able to make steam cannons? You need the university for that. Alright. We're gonna get those cannons. Would help a little with that. Alright, we're gonna get the cannons very soon. If I don't hold this. You know how I said you were done? I don't know. I'm no longer as certain about that. Let's get a shaman up here. Ah, boy. If she attacks me with the hellhounds, I mean, it just loses. Even if I get... Ah! That's game. We're gonna start over. No. No, that's game. Every single horse we sent wiped out, and it was her who profited, not us. No! That was game! Let's try again. I had a little hope spot when the merchant gave me 600 gold, but no. Was that just a bad roll? Or was that a sign of things to come? No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Well, we just got unlucky, right? It's probably just luck, huh? Okay, alright. This is... Ugh. Last time we had iron, deer, and nightshade. This time we have no resources, and we can't even build a boat. We got a river at least. And swamps, so we can have malaria. Wonderful. I'm not a fan of cavalry as a unit. I almost never make cavalry, but as orcs, you don't have a lot of choices. We're in the Myrran plane. We have to take something. When you're on the Arcanus plane, you can just kind of shrug and be like, yeah, sure, whatever. You know, I'll live. But on the Myrran plane, you have to take something. And, we're not good at that. I wouldn't be surprised if I have to turn the difficulty down, but I'd like to at least get a good run. That was too short. Oh, right, Casper. Alright. Ah, that's something. Shame I can't move this coal over here. Just... Okay. That's probably fine. It's gonna be a low population, though. I might make another settler, maybe. We don't have to use boats for our logistics. That'll make conquering easier if I can find something. Man, I really want you touching a shore. Fine, just go with it. Fell Gorge. Alright. This tile might be better, but this tile gives you ocean access. Let's hope. Alright, I'll get one settler going that way, and then I'll have a city in each direction. Okay. Maybe Mithril Cavalry, if I put all my money on that. Maybe. I can also make Mithril Bowmen. You guys could use the coal to make Shaman or something, I don't know. Where's the neutrals? Well, they're not down there. Right. No, they mostly just scream about Gork and Mork and punch each other. Not exactly partying. I don't know, should I just go straight for the cavalry? Let's get that one settler. Those higher populations down here. Do you think I could wedge 2 cities in here? I'm just gonna put it here. This is a good spot. Let's hope we can get some engineers at some point. There's a neutral city up here somewhere. Alright, we've got a lead. One of the nice things about setting it to settler is I can turn the settler off. If I decide. Priests? What do you think? Is it going to be just like last time? Or can I rush it? Not selling well? Well, that's unfortunate. I think Yacht Club's games really proved themselves with their last product. Well, maybe it'll just take it a little time. Alright, we're going all in on horses again. The Mithril City doesn't look like it's developing. Beastmen, the orcs of the Myrran Plain. No, really, they can build all buildings, and I don't know. I mean, I just always kind of looked at them as the orcs of the Myrran Plain. Maybe that doesn't make any sense, and with centaurs, I should think of them more as something else. I don't know. Okay, gold. No. Mana to gold. Okay. Should I actually put the magic spirits in the stack? How hard up are we? Would swordsmen do better with their large shields? I am second guessing every single thing right now. If those 5 priests become 7, I probably can. Because remember, beastmen have extra hit points and stuff, too. They can heal each other. My cavalry production is not exactly streamlined. This doesn't feel good. If I had magic, it would be different. This doesn't feel probable. I have to take something. But that one is a bit tough. Maybe I'll sniff out something over here and jump over to a different location instead. Oh, well, we're not taking that one. Oh, hi again. She's Dark Elven. Life. Ooh, dangerous. Okay, well, let's see. You're not Marisa. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? I should have maxed the taxes with all these guys patrolling the streets. Okay. I did know about Shovel Knight Dig. I haven't even played the expansions for Shovel Knight yet. I always kind of meant to, but I just never did. Alright, drop the taxes 1 step. Yeah, that's right. The cavalry exists to force every penny we can get out of them. Okay, taxes back up! Can I afford to rush that? We really need that to happen right now. We're going for 9. We seem to be on a very large continent. No, it's not connected. I would need a boat, and I have no way to make a boat. Whatever we find down here doesn't matter, because... yeah, I'm gonna have to hit that. She won't have Wall of Fire or Hellhounds, but she's gonna buff her units. Should I have gone for the Barracks and the, Alchemist Guild? Second guessing, everything continues. I don't have enough money. I gotta wait another turn. Hopefully something around here can provide some quick resources. What's this? Well, I wonder how this would work. Maybe I should send a bunch of cavalry and find out. Alright. So, where do you live? Guardian spirits. I don't have the shaman to heal. I think I'm just gonna hit this first, and then we'll, if anything is left, we'll look around. Alright, we need... oh dear. Many things. I'll set you to economy buildings. Alright. Really need this city to get all the investment. Right here. Or maybe the beastmen need all the investment. I don't know. Six. Just don't make a 7th on this turn. I have honestly no idea how this matchup's gonna play. I never play beastmen, and I never use cavalry. So I don't feel good about this matchup. Priests are pretty good. Attacks are a bit swingy. Alright, there's an equal number of us, and then beastmen are too strong. Oh no, you have to finish it off or they'll heal it. Crap. We lose in melee to beastmen. We lose in melee to beastmen. Alright, we're not going to do cavalry. We're going to stop using cavalry. Without magic or anything to support them, they're just not a good unit. I mean, I know I'm biased that I just don't like cavalry in this game, but they just don't, at least in the myrran plane, without magical support, they don't got this. We need to skip past cavalry. We can't invest a ton of our resources into, we can't invest a ton of resources into making horses. They just don't do anything. We have to tech up to... Our options are halberds. Obviously no good against ranged units. Or magicians, honestly. Alright. Ooh, that's a lot of desert. No resources. Alright, I'm just gonna re-roll this one. That's the worst start we've seen. Yeah, I would say, look, I'm just gonna say it. The nomads are better than the orcs. I mean, they have their negatives. There's builds that would definitely work better with nomads than this. A whole lot better. But... we should see how they work without the, whoops. Let's see how they do. Okay, at least we're on a shore this time. 13. That's even worse than the deserts we just saw. I want to get I want to get somewhere and have a decent game. This is gonna be brutal. So, let's at least get a starting position we can work from. It takes a lot to tech up to magicians. It really does. Alright, no resources again. Come on, tell me I've at least got a population of 17. 11?! Wait, how is it 11? You're surrounded by forests and fields. How do you have a max how does it keep getting worse? Every single time, it gets worse. What is happening? No, really, what is happening? These are forests, and this is not... This doesn't look bad. How is it an 11? I mean, there's a little mountain and stuff. How does it keep getting... It can't keep getting... It can't keep getting... Is it going to be 9 this time? There's no way. There's no way it can keep getting worse. Okay, that was the bottom of the barrel. That's as low as it goes. There's no worse start than that. Better not start me on an island that's 2 tiles wide. Just to show me. Better not. Alright. Bell Gorge is a pretty good name. Not ocean. 16. I said I wanted 17, but you did give me iron. I mean, it's not a good start, but it's not max pop 11. Max pop 11 for your starting city. What was that? What was even happening there? Alright, the objective is magicians. Ooh, population growth is looking pretty bad. I'm going to start by getting the population up a point. I may even drop a pair of spearmen to... Actually, let's do a pair of spearmen to up the tax rate. We're gonna do our best. Alright, I don't see Flame Blade. I don't see Focus Magic. Well, this build was... The few spellbook thing was always going to be an RNG fest. Symmetry? Should I be alarmed that there are 2 rifts leading to a strange world? Filled with unknown creatures, right equidistant from my capital? I probably shouldn't think about that. It's probably nothing. Alright, go ahead and populate. Okay. Can I get away with... No, I definitely cannot. Okay, alright. Wait, maybe I could? It is 1 extra gold. Okay, no, I can. Okay. Max tax rate until the population goes up a point. Then we'll back down a step and we'll use the money we've gathered to start production. You know what? Oh. I think there's a neutral city over here, maybe. Let's try going south. I don't need as many scouts. I can use that to make a little bit more gold. It's only 15 gold per unit, but there's also the maintenance cost. Alright. 15... I'm not sure. Okay, you're clear to go south. Alright, let's hope that crystal does you some good. Kinda liked Fell Gorge. Oh, I kinda like that one. Silver. Hmm. Okay, the population increased. Okay, that means... let's get that Forester's Guild. 109 more, okay. Really pinching the pennies by cutting into my scouts here, but... Tundra and desert, side by side. Oh, that's a lot of tundra. Those are all dead tiles until I get, Okay, that's gold. Till I get volcanoes, if I get volcanoes. We know we're near the South Pole. Alright, I'm gonna put the city here. It's not great. It's really not great. But that gives me 2 minerals if it ever matures. Okay, I was a little late on that. Right. We need the granary. Farmer's market. Coal. Hey, Rory! It's like the game is like, come on, do it. Try cavalry one more time. Come on. You know you want to. No, we've played that game already. No. We need to tech up. Magicians will not take cannons, though. This is a different equation. What would happen if I just threw a crap ton of swordsmen at it? They would need way too many turns to cross the ground. Oh, this annoys me so much. I literally don't have a better strategy than cavalry for this. Not even a good city. But it would be something that's not orcs that I could make settlers out of. My choices are all bad. It really is just halberds, which would get destroyed, or magicians, which also would get destroyed by cannons. Literally, it comes down to cavalry. That's the only way to get rid of steam cannons. Ah, this is so annoying. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I guess it's time for the definition of insanity then. I mean, there's nothing else. Man. Oh, man. I could just ignore them and pretend they don't exist. I could just pretend you don't exist and go about my day until you send cannons up my rear end. Man, now I want this to be Dwarven. Oh, wow, our capital is in a friendly neighborhood, it would seem. Yeah, what can I say? Orcs have it rough, man. I think... You know what I think? I think orcs need a population bonus. Like they reproduce faster or something. I know, right? It sounds really bad. We just ran that simulation recently, too. They're possibly multiplying even now. Well, worst case scenario, we just have to start over, but I mean, what do you expect? We are the worst. Oh, hello again. In the same spot? I do. I think that the RNG is affected by your build. And playing the same build over and over again is giving us the same wizards. Never seen it before, but I've never, done this before either. Okay, we don't have magic weapons. We did not build a barracks. Oh, good. Velgorge is done. Cool. Blue, white. Skeletons, phantom warriors. We do have first strike, though I'd rather send bowmen. It's possible I have all this territory to myself. Oh, hi, Ramu. Imperishable night theme. Life and sorcery as well. These two are going to end up being friends. Let's see. Alright. Maniacal pragmatist. Peaceful pragmatist. They're going to be friends. Alright, let's have a look. Might as well keep scouting. Aether Sparks? I would love to have Floating Island. That sounds way better than Aether Sparks. Alright, they're at 5 steam cannons. Purchase. Zombies. Alright, we're gonna do a 1-2 punch on them. It might not work, and we... Man. No, it will work. I have great confidence in the powers of Isengard. Or Mordor, as the case may be. give them time for a 7th cannon, though. And we didn't do the barracks, so our... It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. As long as they don't make any more cannons. I've already got the first 9 stacked together. Alright, I'm recalling you. Can't even afford to keep them fed, but that's okay. They're orcs, they can just eat each other, right? That's what all the fantasy novels have them do. Yeah, but the Uruk-hai are still a kind of orc, a little bit crossbred with people, but you know. We're at 12. The moment we get to 18, we need to be ready to strike on that instant. Somebody's gonna send frickin' settlers to my territory. I just know it. At least the taxes are good. Do you want to lead the attack? For 100 gold? What would he contribute to the attack? I'll take it. Get in there. The city has still not gotten anywhere. It might just fail. Alright, you cost me a cavalry, so you better be worth a cavalry, Gunther. Guards for these cities now. We're way off from our previous direction now. Way off. Alright, guys. White. Yeah, that's you. Alright. One more. Everyone is a farmer or unrest. That's the state of the Empire. We don't have a single worker left. We are all in on this. The taxes have to drop now. Okay, we have one worker. One worker in our empire. Is that city really gonna fail? It's just still waiting on it. Okay. It all adds up. 9 and 9. They're still at 5. Oh, you're done. Yeah, don't make any more cavalry. You finished. I suppose I can send him over here. Alright, this is it. You got the cover of trees again. There's honestly nothing I can do. It either works or it doesn't! They built a 5th cannon. Yeah, they built 1 cannon. What the hell is going on over there? Alright, we're not trusting the auto battle again. How do you screw up a cavalry charge? How do you guys screw up a cavalry charge? That's ridiculous. I don't know if it made a big difference, but you could have done this more efficiently. Oh, thank goodness. They didn't have a critical mass of cannons. I actually over-prepared. But considering what's been happening today, was it really over-preparation? Oh wow, your population growth is bad. Alright. We get you the farmer's market and all. And then we're going to start producing settlers out of here. Alright, that leaves us with some cavalry. Cool. Well, let's just hope neither of these are filled with air elementals or night stalkers. Alright, I just have cavalry. We'll use them for tax purposes mostly, I think. Okay. Yeah, I saw. It was crazy. I don't know why it did that. Okay. I'll push you to there. Okay, a little bit more taxes. I need every penny. We're still going to try to rush towards magicians. But we're going to try to rush out settlers, is going to be where a lot of our resources go. It's true, instead of 9 cannons, I only fought 5. But on the other hand, these guys were down a level and didn't have magic weapons either. So, it's not perfectly 1-to-1. Oh, really? A rebel already? Well, tough. What are you doing here? Hey, you took one of my things! You just stole from me! Alright, level 0, no magic weapons, go. Alright, Gunther, get in there. Show 'em what you got. Wow, you did not do much. Alright, 120 gold pieces. There's some werewolves. And some zombies. I don't yet have the capacity to make a shaman, so just walk it off. 20. 22 turns? That's terrible. You know what? Let's put the sawmill on top then. That'll help. Oh, I don't have magic weapons. Ooh, I don't have magic weapons. Ooh. Ooh. That's actually... Oh man. Oh no. Oh jeez. Ah man, what the heck? I don't have magic weapons. Alright, there's only one thing to do, and it's stupid. The most vulnerable position in my empire is now my capital. Yep. That's the move. It's not great. Hi. Oh, that lightning bolt didn't do anything. Okay, a little bit better. It's getting there. The forest fire has reached. Where's my lightning bolts? I ran out of lightning bolts already. God, the worst wizard sucks. This is so bad. I think this is another fail. Yeah, we're out of lightning. I have to hope that I can run around for... Ooh, ow. For 25 turns. Yeah, the orcs make you play whatever your build is, because they don't give you anything. At least the forests are coming in handy. My spell selection's not great. You can have a... Jeez, you just make a spear. Just kinda... Oh, man. Alright. There were some zombies. Let's hope it's not guarded by anything. Yeah, our casting skill is so bad. That was all the lightning we got, and the lightning, I expected it to do more damage per hit than that too. That was... Ooh. Let's not lure any other enemies into our capital and lose the game, okay? All we gotta do is get magic weapons... Oh, you're running trolls? Oh, that's unfortunate. Trolls are a pain to fight, and they're not worth much. 12? I can't do that. Okay. Alright. Let's go for an alchemist's guild with bowmen? No. Let's go with shaman. It's not much, but it will stop a fire elemental from ending me. Maybe. Alright, guys. It's kind of a rerun of the last battle. but zombies are a little bit tougher than skeletons. They just don't have the immunity to missile weapons. And we're a little bit injured. Fine. Maybe this is a game where Gunther the Barbarian is good. Yeah, the zombies are proving tougher. But I have a very large number of cavalry, so... Look, Gunther, if you keep surviving battles like this, I might not even replace you with a champion. Maybe. You never know. I might have a soft spot for him, maybe. I need to get a floating island. We need to go over there. Alright. Money is good. Money helps us get to those settlers a little bit faster. Alright. Go ahead. Get 2 more things. And then we're gonna go for settlers. Ooh, I want engineers badly. You guys can make engineers. Let's just get 1. Just 1. If I could hook the roads up, that would be great. Alright, you guys are gonna go adventure. So, dwarves and trolls. Besties. This is an unusual world indeed. And that's a bit of a problem. If I attack one of them, I probably end up fighting both. That is troubling. That city still hasn't matured down there. It takes so long to make so much as a floating island. Why don't I just send the dwarves in? They'd be excited by all the mining opportunities. They displace the orcs immediately. Well, an age of wonders. Alright, here's the plan. 4 shaman. That's it. That's the entire plan. 4 shaman. I didn't say it was a complicated plan. But you've got buffs. We're starting to get to level 1, though. Actually, that first level up doesn't give you any defense. All it gave you was an attack. Huh. Oh shit. Could you come back a few days from now? We're not quite ready for you yet. They're not going to attack this one. They're going to go somewhere else. I'd better make absolutely certain that they're going someplace else. Come this way. Why are they so unhappy? I'm just inviting monsters to come this way. Okay. It's probably going to want to go over here, honestly, but let's just watch how it moves and hope it doesn't bump into my engineer. Oh, boy. I am so tempted. I am so tempted. Alright. Nagas absolutely slaughter cavalry. Dwarven swordsmen are pretty good. But I outnumber them. I outnumber them 2 to 1. But they have magic and I don't. And then I'm at war with Ramu. And then I'm probably... It's just... I want to take it, but I can't. I mustn't. Let's go fight the zombies. I'm not going to pay maintenance on this. Maybe if I find a really kick-ass sword in one of these ruins. Okay, which way did the monster go? It moved towards this city. I definitely moved towards this city. It's going to hit the engineer if I move out again. I'll just have to lose the engineer. God, the rebel back and forth thing is a problem. Alright. Where's my hero? He didn't come? Whoa! And thus ends my cavalry. Yeah, well, I guess it's a good thing you didn't come. Yeah, that's the risk. I don't have any way to get scouts over here effectively. So, you know. Yeah, he's gonna get eaten. There's no reason to do any more tests with the nomads. They are definitively better off than the orcs. Like, it's not even close. Okay, they can start the settlers. I wanted to stop that unrest, but just guard this pass. Fight. Fight, fight, fight. Still waiting on that one. Because everything has to be a terrible struggle. Gunther might have a barbarian survival instinct. A keen danger sense. Okay. Alright. We have 1 dose of healing. The spearmen... Look, I don't expect much out of the spearmen. Oh, the shaman are not performing well. Are we really playing a wizard at all? So far this game, we have summoned 2 ghosts. gosh. Our cavalry has a very rough time. Oh, hey, that doesn't help me at all. Wait, cities increased population. Normal units weakened. My cavalry just got weaker. Oh, the city's finally done. Oh, thank goodness. Cities increase population. How exactly much? Well, we really don't want to get into any fights while units are weakened. Alright. One shaman to you. One shaman to you. One cavalry to you. We'll need a shaman over there. We'll need one for here, and then we need a couple units here. Just generally. Okay, did I send one here yet? I did not. Okay, go that way. Oh, hey, I have all this food now. I wonder why. Ha! Well, isn't that strange? Alright, we've begun making settlers. How we will defend the settlers, I don't know. But the first one has to go here. Dwarves, with all of this to their name. And the second one's got to go there. And we have to hope that nobody gets a settler over here first. I've seen boats and things from them. I don't really want to push, like, research and stuff. Oh, hi! Zaldron! Oh, my money! My monies! I can't say no to Zaldron. Alright, what do we do now? Do I just keep producing shaman until the unrest goes away? Maybe. You guys are in a very hostile work environment here. Sorry. He is. He's literally going to be producing research constantly for free. If I had heroism, it'd be great. My capital is now relatively safe. I do think I'm going to end up just exporting some more shaman for a while. That'll be our defenses. That plan to get magicians has, well, there's been some complications. Oh, right. As much as I really want that settler right now, let's try to get an engineer again. You know what? The Miners Guild may help you make settlers faster. Okay. All right. Would it be worth throwing down a barracks to give them one extra attack power? You know what? Try to get the Miners Guild real quick. That'll increase your production. And then just keep spitting shaman. Well, I don't think you're gonna be fighting no phantom beasts. Okay. Building to the capital, take 2. When we get that trade bonus in, it'll be worth it. Alright, go ahead. Rush that. Engineers, the strongest unit in the game, because they make money and do logistics. Oh, I don't remember how many heroes she has. Alright. get another shaman over here. And I'll get another one down here. Death City Enchantment? Death and City Enchantment. I don't have any. City production is up by 50%. All normal units lose 3 resistance. Okay, that's not so bad. What's that? My dwarves? Motivated by greed? Never. It's like, why increase spell skill when I don't have a spell? But I should be doing spell skill. To what end? Alright. So our game plan is Orc Shaman, Dwarven Settlers. The dwarves led by Orc Shaman. It's an odd culture we're developing here, but if they could have trolls and dwarves up north, why not? Alright, the first thing we gotta do is we have to claim this and hope we get here before someone else does. Alright, get over there. Next settler. Still have unrest? That's okay. A shaman will come and settle you down. Oh, hello. Sprites. Well, let's find out how good these shaman actually are, huh? No! No, 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 no! You can't be there! You can't! Oh, it's Dwarven, though. It's exactly what I want. Oh, well, you know what? It's not quite where I'd have put it, but... okay. Alright. Go here instead. This is fine. I'll still get the diamond. I'll take this from her. And that'll be the start of probably the war that kills me. But... what are you gonna do, okay? The dwarves work with grudges, do they? I can see that. Honor and grudges. Oh shit, you took out half my cavalry with your first shot. Can I handle a boar? Here I am contemplating wars, and then I'm like, oh no, it's a boar. It's because we're near a nature node. It's buffed. Ah, no. Oh, do we lose the game to a boar? Ah. I'm trying so hard to get a basic defense together. I really am. I'm really trying here. Oh, man. I don't think I can afford that. I don't think I can afford a loss like that. We're already in trouble. I don't think I can afford that with these two being allied. I think that the cavalry thing has ruined us again. Honestly, I think cavalry is ruinous to our own economy. I do. I think cavalry is a bad idea. It's like, on the one hand, isn't it too early to throw in the towel? On the other hand, we don't have an end game. See, this is the problem of being a builder race without an end game, without an early game, without anything. My gosh, this is just bad. It's not like I'm going to tech into something that's... Oh, man. I can't believe I lost. It's because this. It's because it was next to a node. But really, the boar was too much. Alright, we're going to give another try. I should probably just lower the difficulty. I probably should just lower the difficulty. But let's just see what happens if we can get a good start. No, you're just more now. Is that all tundra? It's all tundra. It's all dead tiles. I don't see openings like this ever. I don't get openings that bad. Normally, I don't know what's going on today. I think it just doesn't like this build. I think it just does not like this build. Population 11. No resources. Max pop 11. You know, Civ 4 actually had a button that would just let you re-roll your starting position without having to go through all this. It was a nice button. You'd click it, it would just regenerate the map for you. It could only be done turn 1, of course. It was just sitting right there in the menu. I tended not to use it a whole lot, but... Swamps. Population 13. Come on, give me at least a 17. Or a mineral. I'm not even asking for a good mineral, just something I can use. Something I can leverage. Even a silver would actually go a long way on those early turns. But I'd rather have the higher population. We're in a desert. Max population 11! How is it giving me max population 11 over and over again? How is it giving me these unworkably bad openings? Well, I mean, it wouldn't be unworkable if I had, you know, better retorts. If I had some life books, I would feel so much better about all this. Nature books. Largut. What even are these names anymore? Oh, 17. Okay, 17 and a deer. All right, all right. 17 and a deer. This time we are not making cavalry. We're not going in that direction. Okay. We are going to go... Magic weapons would be good. Hadriex would help. The Wizard's Tower. Okay. We can make cathedrals and Parthenons, but no priests. Alright, there's the engineer. Or, well, I mean, the engineer's good too, but now there's the magicians. Okay, that's the goal everything is going towards. Please don't tell me I'm on a microscopic island. Please don't tell me I'm on an island too small to put my settlers. Well, there's Firebolt. Oh no. I think it's a peninsula. I think it's a peninsula. So both of you have to go north. And it's going to be kind of a pain to get you settled. I mean, I could be wrong. But I'm probably not. Okay. One scout, because we're gonna... Oh, gold. Alright, go up one. Yep, that's what it was. Okay, you can go this way. There'll be room to settle over there. Well, if it wasn't for all the things that could get us from the sea, this would be a well-defended position. Not Mordor, you're just door. Just door. Okay, alright. 12, workable. There's a river here, that's a great sign. Alright, we're gonna do the 2 spearmen thing again. Because that'll let us raise taxes a bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You wouldn't overlap any tiles if I put you here. Although you would with... No, you wouldn't. Looks perfect. Oh, a desert. Whatever. Anyway, you're touching the ocean. You've got a wonderful river. This is fine. Okay. I could even maybe be talked into a settler if we've got this much river. Okay. Pacified. Turn all my mana into gold. Because we don't know how to use magic. We're just... Okay, this is an island. Yeah, I might make one settler if this is an island, just so nobody can put any territory. Nobody can put a city in my territory. Okay. I mean, this will set me back a smidge, but that's okay. I think the city is sitting on iron ore. Okay, one settler. Life orcs? Why would life orcs suffer in this location particularly? They can build a boat just like anyone else. I don't have any floating islands or water walks myself. Okay. I wish I could build on this tower, but that's not an option. Maybe I should have moved this over here. Ah, too late. Ships are down. We have to just do what we can. Well, I'm using the gold to rush production. The research is very slow. Basically, this is 160 gold, which is a building. Might be worth it this time since it's Firebolt, but the previous games where it was like enchant item or the flame blade took like 1,000,000 years. I'll want to accelerate a couple more buildings as best I can, but it might actually be worth it to push research this time. An island. If this is a little island, I might try pushing a boat over to it. There, that's what it should look like. That's a city location. Okay. There's a city up here. We have to find out what it is. But this isn't bad. Nagas. If we get to magicians, I could take on Nagas. Okay, the city's over here on a different thing. Yes, we need to get a boat. I can get 2 cities on this island. Oh. Well, if it isn't Satori. Alright, that's good. You're on slot 3, is it? Okay. Ah, Dark Elves. With silver. It would be a small detour to spit out a trireme, but the settler does cost me something. I should probably make the settler out of this city. Maybe the trireme as well. I'll need a little money to make a sawmill there. Oh, I can do that. Oh. That's unfortunate. Spend $40 to get their taxes in order. Cut your population growth a little bit, don't it? Can't be helped. I don't even know what's in the caves on my island. I haven't looked. This population is shooting up. Alright, if I had you make a sawmill... Okay. Mana to gold. A quick sawmill. I want to get the shipyard and the settler. Maybe it'd be worth it to get the Foresters Guild. If only I had the money. Oh, good question. Sorcerer. Peaceful, though. But a Dark Elven Sorcerer? That's a late-game nightmare. Yeah. Oh, hi. Alright. Okay. What? Oh, come on! Well, there goes my one scout. Let's hope that doesn't piss her off. Yeah, she's angry. Well, let's hope she can't do anything about it then. 52? Ah, man, I'm just short. Okay. Every penny. How's this coming? We're going to have spell research turn on in a second. Okay. Now. Shipyard. Trireme settler. Maybe 2 settlers. Okay, how close are we to those magicians? Not even close. I'm gonna need to make some guards. We'll see what we can do. Alright, that should get you. Yeah, we're gonna need to make something to guard our cities. I'll have it come out of here probably. These guys down here are hard at work teching up. They're trying very hard to figure out how to make magicians. 82? Alright, fine. I sure could use a Zaldron. It's one of the spells I can research on my own. I'll take it. Oh, hey, we've got our spell research going, finally. Fusion, my best option here? Feels like it. Alright, settlers are on the way. Damn it. We were too slow. My island! It's okay. We'll have magicians. We'll kick butt this time. Fork. Ah, fork. 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 They can walk 2 tiles, too. Alright, we have to have a bowman right this second. And I could buy myself 1 turn by doing this. What? Oh, is this what you sound like? Alright. You caught my spear. Bears. Water walking bears, huh? Alright, well, we don't even have magical weapons or anything, but at least it's a bowman. After we get this 1 settler out, I'm going to see if I can get something produced there. Alright, library, alchemist guild. It's getting there. Step by step. Doc, they came for my city. Well, guess who has 8 shots? That's right, none of those 4 arrows like the horse bowmen. We have full quivers here. Okay, this one's ready. Now I have a new weak point to guard. Ah! We're not ready to guard anything. Alright, well that one's going to be finished. That's good. They're onto the racks. You know what? Maybe I can just take a few turns to spit out a few bowmen when the racks is done. Just a few bowmen. They'll have magic weapons and they'll have a single level up, so they won't be so bad. As for this town, yeah, it's just gonna be shaman. Yep. So shaman for every town, magic bowman for every town. Ah, come on! I get, my gosh. Okay, well, I just wasted a fortune on this, so I guess I'm gonna make a magic spirit. We're gonna find some place we can plant you. I don't know where. Oh, man. It's so annoying. Maybe real estate is at a premium in this world, because that wasn't even a good spot. That's the edge of the world. Please, just have some little spot, an island nobody's using. Alright. Right. An engineer. Let's get 4 bowmen, an engineer. Okay. You'll get the shaman. We'll have the magicians, and then we'll start causing trouble. Okay. Orc engineers. What? Must have pushed the wrong button somehow. There you go. Okay. Alright. Yeah, alright, buy that now. Oh, hey, we researched a spell. See, we are a wizard. We researched something. Alright, here they are. They are not much, but they're something. One for each city on Orc Island. This will cut into my food reserves. Okay. Shit. Can't you come back 2 turns from now? I'm literally sending magic bowmen up that way to be able to fight you, and shaman right now. Let's hope it comes south. It couldn't wait just like 2 turns, and we'd be ready for it. Because everything has to be a crisis. Everything. I can't even use my 1 spell against it. I have fire. Doggone it! They came in here anyway. They're immune to my 1 spell. I don't have a magic weapon in this city. Alright, I gotta keep them out of the city so they don't burn the place. And I have to keep them busy for... keep going in the city. Well, for a while. Crap, they're gonna go right through the city again. Okay. The chase is on. Damn. $12, $13. We're halfway there. AI is pretty good at chasing down prey. For all of its weird flaws in combat, it's pretty good at this. Hopefully I kept it mostly out of the city. Okay, yeah, not too much. Okay, that's everybody has a bowman. Still working on the everyone gets a shaman part. This poor settler just has no place to go. Oh, there's a narrow band here. Want to turn around and head back? Sorry we didn't find a new world for you, but, you know, maybe you'll get something. Okay, there we go. Shaman and magic arrows. The Wizards Guild is under production. The last ingredient for magicians. No, my settler! Marisa, it was an accident. I didn't mean to bump into your city. Well, what can you do now? Alright. 2 more shaman. Doggone it, Marisa. $600. Getting 12 research a turn from buildings. That's going to go up dramatically. This is our first neutral city we've found. Well, I mean, it wouldn't have really been any better to use a floating island. And water walking on that settler would have meant it would have squeezed along one tile a turn. So, yeah, I don't know. Alright, everybody has a shaman now. Okay. Alright. Get some economy going, and we'll figure out what to do with you from there. 200. We connected them. 4 gold a turn. 8 gold a turn. This guy, I mean, he's been eating gold and food this whole time, but there you go. 8 gold a turn thanks to him. That's a big deal. And it's going to get bigger in a second. Alright. 71 gold, I can do that. Okay. Right! Clow Reed as well? Everybody has it in for me. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Magicians. Magicians! I could try to get a war college in, but there's really no other buffs I can get for them. So, let's get a magician in every city. Let's get a magician in all 4 of our towns. And then let's consider what to do about other people. Are you both? No, that's troll. Draconian. They're all friends. I want to conquer the Dark Elves. Just don't mess with my engineer, okay? Okay, yeah, he's definitely troll. I don't know how he has one Draconian city, but he's not at war, so it must have been a neutral he picked up or something. Okay. Let's begin developing some spell skill. We don't want to fall too far behind them. We need to start conquering something. None of it's what I want. Okay. 1 for you. What? Boars? Let's find out how good these bowmen are. They didn't do any damage. The shaman! Okay, well, I mean, okay. Wall of shields and spears. You get out of my town. Get out. You could go away. Shoot. You don't belong in here. That wasn't... Okay, well, that's... Alright. Oh, hey, Zaldron! Ooh, you found me again. Alright, well, Alright. I'm gonna have one of you start looking at all the layers and nodes. With access to magicians. Okay, that's too many. With access to magicians, we might be able to do something finally. Okay. Go seek out what's in that cave. Go seek out what's in there. No. Okay, well, our island is, well... yeah. But what can you do, you know? That's just the way it goes sometimes. We've boosted our casting skill by about 50%. I've got Firebolt, so Sonic Blast isn't the best thing ever, but... Okay. Trade bonus is getting even better. Okay, one more for the capital. Nothing I can do on this location. Fighting Dark Elves with magicians is pretty bad. I may have to target someone else. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's reduce the unrest a little. Well, maybe a quick bank. War College is very expensive. Let's get a War College. And then we'll start producing for the coming war. I suppose I will end up fighting Marisa? With lots of magicians? She's too far away, and I haven't really scouted her because she's been so hostile. But I really can't fight Dark Elves with magicians, and there's no other tools to work with here. If we get Tree of Knowledge, we could at least get the Orc Horde unit, and then I could fight the Dark Elves with that. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Alright, that might work. No, stick to that. Finally, a spell to cast. Alright, so we'll cast Tree of Knowledge. We'll start making Orc Hordes. With no buffs, no adamant, no Minthra. Oh, look, somebody's fighting. Okay. Marisa and Clow. That could be used To our advantage. Oh my gosh, they've already got the trees of knowledge down. Yeah, sure, whatever. We are behind. I think Clow will have the advantage running orcs. Mystic Surge. Light is good at least. Alright. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Oh good, I was hoping you'd attack this way. Give Zaldron something to do. A break from his research. That road. Here we go. That didn't do well. You survived being struck by lightning. Huh. Sprites? The trolls are guarded by a bunch of little fairies? I wonder what the trolls think of that. Okay. Tree of Knowledge should be up soon. We'll have a war college, we'll start making hordes. Not that having more magicians wouldn't be a good thing too. Wow, everybody has cast it. Alright. Alright. So it goes Fighters Guild. Well, we do have a choice. These are not going to work against Draconians. I would have to be fighting Clow with this. How would they fare against trolls? It's actually not a great matchup at all. Wyverns, on the other hand, can fly. I'm gonna go with the hordes. We're gonna try to build in additional cities. We're gonna try to build more. We need multiple cities producing tons of units. Could you wait until I research a volcano before you do that? Oh well, I guess I'll take it. I know where Clow Reed is. I have an idea of the disposition of his forces, but I'm most afraid of the Dark Elves. The hordes might be good for fighting Dark Elves. Maybe. Alright. I need at least... Why? An arms master? Alright. Alright. There we go. Trade bonus. Nice. Good work, sir. Enjoy a nice pension. All right. Yeah, I didn't get a single gimme one. To the Dark Elves? It's not good to have somebody lagging behind the others. Someone else might pick you off. I have a hard time imagining using resist magic on orc units. But I might use it on heroes. Or Majesty, yes. Alright, we're gonna have a global. Alright. I think I'll put a horde in every city before I start causing any trouble. Maybe even another magician in every city. It'd be good before we pick a fight with anyone, honestly. Alright, all better. Good. Our spell research is skyrocketing. Universities and libraries coming in. If you're stuck on a few cities, at least the orcs can build things. Alright, more research. Man. Alright, let's see. Well, we're not rushing those. Alright, Aura of Majesty it is. Just keep researching the bottom, and then maybe we can trade into something. We really need to find something. Okay, yeah, hostels. And I think that's okay. I think we can hold out against them. As long as the road doesn't lead straight into my city, it's okay, right? Is it okay? Maybe it's not okay. Oh, that did pretty well. Oh, you don't have magical weapons. Okay. Alright, well, we enjoyed it while it lasted. Okay. What are we going to produce out of this city? I don't want to make a bunch of production buildings. Let's say that this city produces magicians. Okay. The capital is going to produce hordes. You know what? Let's just have 2 cities produce magicians. Colleges are expensive. And they have a high maintenance cost. Let's put the war colleges in. Two cities producing magicians. 1 city producing orc hordes. You're such a pain, Marisa. Well, I know where you live now. She's visiting my territory. You really are? Here's some cash. Go away. Damn it! I gave you money! Oh my gosh! This is just ticking me off. Petrify. Fancy. I can't animate ammo a hero. Yours has Ritual Master, that's so nice. I'm out of tricks. That was it. You're gonna take the city, I guess. Yeah, you can't shoot the magician with an arrow, but I don't think that matters much. I just gave her money, too. Alright, back up. The hordes can't arrive for a couple more turns. But that doesn't mean I can't take it back. If I'm willing to maybe take some risks. I'm at war. Let me empty all my garrisons. Brilliant. There's going to be a ton of rebels right now in my cities. It's not as bad as I was worried, but it's pretty bad. This is exactly what I was afraid of happening. Buy it now. Slow them down. You're not going to get there in time. You might. Okay, this is mine. Okay. don't want to lose you. Alright, the city got messed up. The defenses are all over the place. I have to fix a lot of things. But the orc hordes are almost ready to begin construction. They're almost here. Cast a Lord of Majesty, I gave you a gift, nothing works. I traded you a good spell the other day, here's another one. Well, it's worth a shot. She did. She lost 2 heroes on this thing. Okay. Alright. Whoa. No, 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 no. Stop. Turn. Arg. We're gonna burn up another city. I can't stop this. Nothing I have moves quickly enough to react. Only I could summon something into the city. I can't even summon a magic spirit in time. Yeah, of course not. There's nothing I can do about this. I'm just gonna lose a city. The hordes begin, but this city is gonna be messed up, and this is one of the ones that was gonna make the magicians. No, it's over at my capital now? Oh, okay. You went from my capital. That's okay. I'm okay with that. You can go for my capital. Okay, you have a magician up there? Alright, we will get things sorted out. Gotta get one over there. Okay. And next turn, there will be another. Oh, you found a random magician somewhere to attack. Okay, well, that's fine. I can afford that. What's funny is she's draconian, but she didn't send any of her dragons over. Well, you traded a magician for a bear. That's not the worst trade. I think you came out okay on it. Oh crap, what's all this? Oh dear, oh dear. Get the hordes out there. Get the hordes out there. We're gonna need to make bowmen. We're gonna need to make all sorts of things. Just make a few bowmen and a few shaman. We'll redistribute them as needed. Oh, okay. Well, that's a little weird. Has something been happening to you? No, your cities look the same. I would love to claim those neutral cities, though. Okay. They haven't stacked together, so I guess that's okay. Alright. I guess this horde will get tested now. No, they can move through water. Okay, you've got a new shaman. Marisa casts Annoy. It was super effective. They're all capable of crossing water, but they can only move 2 tiles. This is a safe, if uncomfortable move, then. What's that? Phantom Warriors? Oh. I can have those too. Wow, that didn't do very much. Okay. Another one. Okay, that's clear. You should start detoxifying this. Okay. Oh, I actually can't uncorrupt that ever. That's really annoying, actually. There's nothing I can do about that tile. Alright, go up north. Attach yourself to that. Okay. Alright. You ended up with 2 shaman and no magician? Alright, fix that. Alright. You need your magician back. We've got a little too many shaman, which is fine. They can accompany you. Are you gonna hit me with this? You can try. Okay, get one of them there. Oh, you're such a pain. You are so annoying. Alright, well I've got extra shamans, so cleanup shouldn't be too hard. Oh. That is a problem. You need to borrow the magicians again. Borrow the horde as well. Oh no, what's this now? Another stack, and it's a bad one too. Hordes can't shoot at those. Alright, we'll just make a few things. Yeah, if that were to hit my capital, I wouldn't be able to stop it. Alright, we're going to be making magicians out of all of these cities. And more stuff's coming. Ah. Ooh. Oh, I'll go with that one. You moved to the tile, I can't hit you. I need to get more stuff in many places. Why don't you come down this way? Come down. Just come on down. I just detoxified that. Alright, capital well defended. I can't reach you. Let's hope they use the road. They have no reason to use the road, but let's hope they do. Things have been going... Oh, no! Very, very, very badly. I can't attack into sprites. Oh. Every single turn has been just crisis to crisis. My capital is wide open. Why don't you go for that instead? Look at it, completely open. Come on, come this way, come this way, come this... He hit me somehow. I thought he couldn't hit me. I counted it out. I was wrong. Alright. We'll try lower difficulty tomorrow. I'm done. That was terrible. Every second of that was just awful. They just kept coming at me. Oh. It's like I just needed 3 cities to hold just a few more turns and I would have been able to start producing a real army. I was starting to produce the army. She was already at war with a second person and just decided to do that. Yeah. Yeah, no. No. Orcs are way... They have a very bad early game. They have a terrible early game. So, I love the idea of the reduced maintenance cost. I really do. But, as I pointed out, they don't have... Everything they have is generic. Everything they have is generic. And so... you just... I mean, high men have a lot of generic units too, but they have a bonus to building faster, and they've got paladins at the end of it. Paladins, 6-figure magicians, knights, crusaders. Orcs have the horde. Yeah, we'll drop the difficulty 1 step down. This is definitely going to be This is... We do have a couple other builds to try, but honestly, I don't think it's going to get worse than this. So here's the ideas. Real quick. Alright. So there is a strong argument. We'll go over the different ones. So this is the build we've been using. There is a strong argument that being on the Myrran plane is an advantage. There's several arguments for it. Well, if you're playing somebody who can take a city, that might be true. Maybe. It's But when you're playing a faction that really struggles to take a city and have no tools to work with, I think being on the Myrran plane is a disadvantage. The lairs and nodes are harder, so it's more difficult. You find less resources from lairs and nodes you can take early. On the Arcanist, there's a lot of softer targets. And on the Arcanist plane, the neutral cities are softer too. But anyway, the other thing is, this spellbook is giving you the possibility of, you'll get one endgame spell. And you can trade for tier 3 spells. So, taking away one more chaos book will give you even less options. However, that puts you on Guardian, which was what we originally talked about in the vote. There's an argument that this is worse. I don't think it is. Guardian would make it a lot easier to hold my cities while I build up as a builder race. Orcs they want to build up. We tried the cavalry thing, it really didn't work. So, but also being on the Arcanist plane, you're more likely to find things you could take with cavalry, because it's not a whole stack of steam cannons and beastmen priests and stuff. Plus, the population advantage is huge. Plus, you don't need to conquer another city. You can just do settlers. With Guardian, not only is it easier to make the settlers, but it's easier to hold the settlements. So while there's an argument that this is worse, and it's, valid point on the spellbook, that's a huge deal. I think that this is still the worst build here for orcs. Now, I don't know exactly what Saravi said. I'm going off of information because I didn't keep up with chat perfectly on that day. Saravi felt that life would be worse than something. I'm not entirely sure what he felt needed to be traded for life. I am not convinced, because I could put down, even Bless has its uses, but let's say we went with Bless. Okay, fine. I can trade into any of these potentially. Like, Heavenly Light is really good. Just cause, that's a tax bonus to your entire empire. Healing is pretty useful. Guardian Spirit it's actually, if you can get the nodes, it's good. Obviously, if you don't have any nodes, it's a dead card. Heroism, do I need to say anything? For orcs might not benefit as much from life as others, but I just don't see it. I really don't. Because what are you getting out of the sorcery? Well, Floating Island, Phantom Warriors, Focus Magic, Blur, these are all potentially pretty good. But we have to ask, Focus Magic or Heroism? Which is better? Heroism is real good in the early game. Focus Magic is real good later on, when you've got magicians and things, but it's also very expensive. But you don't have any economy boosters here. No heavenly light, no just cause, nothing to get more resources. That's one of the big problems with this combination, is it's cutting you out of all economy boosts. Nature will give you economy, life will give you economy, even death gives you skeletons. And some stuff later on, but a lot of potential free undead that you might be able to really work the undead angle, get some monsters out of nodes and stuff. Potentially, you can get a lot of economic advantage out of death. But chaos and low-level sorcery, nothing. There is no economic anything in there at all. Well, volcanoes. Volcanoes. There's always going to be a ton of RNG, but I really think the Guardian, I think Guardian is too good. Your only other option would be Warlord. That's the only other way you can get the books down this low, is if you took Warlord. I mean, you could make an argument. It might be worse. Warlord's one of my favorites. I haven't been playing it much lately, but it's a great trait. Is Warlord worth a spellbook? I don't know. Oh, the other option you could do is you could throw in a random book. But no matter what you do, I mean, now you can trade with more people. You could potentially, it gets easier to get the spells for the books you've already got. Specialist. Now that's an interesting question. Now, Specialist doesn't look great when you've got 3 books. Okay, your spells are even harder to dispel. I assume that stacks with Rune Master. I don't know. Research cost down by 12%. It's okay, I guess. Saves you a few turns. I think is that it? Casting cost also, right, of course. Casting cost. So your chaos spells are 12% cheaper. It's a little bit cheaper on the fire bolts. Now they cost 9 instead of 10. Or if it rounds in your favor, 8 instead of 10. Yeah, I think Guardian and Warlord are too good. But the argument was a lot of the argument was about this spell book here. The possibility to get something like Great Drake, or, you know, but you could just as easily get Great Wasting, I mean. Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to, I'll have to dig around and find that stream and look through chat and find out what Cervi actually said. I can't imagine life being worse than this. This combination is bad. The other thing we've got was a halfling build. I'll have to see what he suggested there. I am interested in his thoughts because he knows the game on a deeper level than any of us. But you know, so I'll look into it. But we'll try orcs again, 1 difficulty setting down. Even with a good start, well, a decent starting city, that was just exhausting. Yeah. You know, it's funny. Horse bowmen are not a great unit, but they're a decent unit, and you can get them out so incredibly early. Until next time, and every time. This is Hadriex signing off. Bye.